Welcome dear students, welcome to our today's online class. We are studying about triangles from chapter 15b. In our today's class, we are going to learn the uses of properties of different triangles such as scalene triangles, isosceles triangle as well as equilateral triangles to solve the questions based on figures given to us. So let us start our today's class. Let's take the question. Question number 1. 7. Find the unknown angles in the given figures. So this is the given figure to us and we are asked to find the value of x and y, unknown angles. Okay. So here in this figure we can clearly see that we have a pair of parallel lines which are denoted by these arrows. Okay. This means that they are parallel lines, and in between this parallel lines we have an isosceles triangle, okay, which is denoted by these two equality signs. These two sides are equal sides of the triangle, and therefore this angle is the vertex angle of this isosceles triangle. Okay, and we have learned that here in this parallel line, in between this parallel line falls the one side of the triangle. Therefore this is also called transversal. Remember, we have learned this when we were doing lines and especially parallel lines. So this is a transversal. So what is the relation between x degree and 60 degree? They are alternate angles, right? Interior alternate angles. So these interior alternate angles which falls in between the parallel lines are equal. This is the property of parallel line. Okay, so let us use that first property of parallel line. Here the isosceles triangle is formed inside the parallel lines. Okay, so these are the two interior alternate angles. Okay, so therefore here we can say that angle x degree is equal to angle 60 degree. By which property? Interior alternate angles, okay, of a parallel line, okay, of a pair of parallel lines. Therefore we now have got the value of x, which is 60 degree, and this x is the vertical angle. Okay, therefore since this is an isosceles triangle, the two base angles will be equal. That we know that. Okay, so let's find the value of those base angle. We have already found out the value of vertex angle or the vertical angle. Okay, let's find the base angle. Let the base angles of the isosceles triangles having vertical angle x be a degree. This we can assume. Okay, so this we can assume. It is not given, so we can assume. And both the base angles will be equal. So if this is a, this will be also a. So let's put the property of triangle, that is sum of the interior angles makes 180 degree, or x is 60 degree, which we found out earlier, and a plus a is 2a equals to 180 degree, or 2a equals to 180 minus 60 degree, which on solving gives us 180 by 60 is 180 minus 60 is 120, and this 2 when it comes down it goes to the denominator. So I have skipped one step over here. Okay, so we get 120 divided by 2, and when we do the division over here we get a is equal to 60 degrees. So we got the value of a, which is the base angle, but we are not asked to find the value of a, we are asked to find the value of y. Okay, so now from this particular relation we can find out this is the interior angle, this is the exterior angle on the same vertex. Okay, or we can also say a and y, they are angles on the same straight line, so we'll use that property. Again we can say y plus a degree equals to 180 degree. Why? Because they are angle on the same straight line. Or we can also say because interior angle plus exterior angle of a triangle on the same vertex is 180 degree. Okay, So let's put the value of a over here. Y degree plus 60 degree equals to 180 degrees, or y equals to 180 minus 60 degree, which will give us y equals to 120 degree. Therefore, finally we can write x degree is equal to 60 degrees and y is equal to 120 degrees. This is what we are asked to find. Okay, dear students, let's take another example. Find the unknown angles in the given figures. Okay, so this is the given figure. Here we can clearly see that we have two triangles. Here this is an isosceles triangle having vertex angle x. Okay, and here we have another isosceles triangle with base angle y. So we are asked to find this x and y. Okay, so let's use the properties of isosceles triangle. Here, in an isosceles triangle containing x degree as vertical angle, so this is the vertical angle where x is the vertical angle. Okay, we have x degree plus 70, this is base angle, so this will be also same 70. Okay, because this is an isosceles triangle, will be equal to 180 degree, or x degree plus 140, 70 plus 70, 140. I hope you have understood how we got two 70s, because they are base angle and they will have same value. Okay, x degree plus 140 degree equals to 180 degree, or x degrees is equal to 180 minus 40, which will give us x as 40 degrees. So the value of x over here in the first triangle is 40 degrees. Now let us see another isosceles triangle over here. Okay, again, in an isosceles triangle containing y as base angle, we have y plus, this is y base angle. Okay, y plus, how much will be our this angle, y, this angle will be also y, because they are base angle. So y plus y, base angle. So how much will be our this angle, the vertical angle? This will be, this we got as 70, so this will be 180 minus 70. Okay, this side will be 180 minus 70. So 180 minus 70 equals to 180 degree. Okay, so y, these two y's are base angle. Okay, and this vertical angle is 180 minus 70. How we can get this? Because this is 70 degree, so this side will be 180 minus 70. So when we solve this, we get 2y plus 110 equals to 180 degrees, or 2y is equal to 180 minus 110. This will give us 2y equals to 70 degree, and when we solve this, we get y equals to 35 degrees. Okay, therefore finally we can write x is equal to 40 degrees and y is equal to 35 degrees. Okay, dear students, let us take one more example. Find the unknown angle in the given figure. Okay, so this is a given figure to us. It is also a combination of two triangles. Okay, so here we have equilateral triangle where all the three sides are equal, and this side we have isosceles triangle where these two sides are equal, and this is the vertical angle, 100 degree. Okay, over here when this angle is given as x degree and this angle is given as y degree. Okay, so we don't know how much is x and we don't know how much is y, and that is what we are asked to find. To find the values of x and y, what we have to do is we have to project this base line, base side, to meet these points. Okay, let us project them. So in this way we will project them. Okay, so that they make one complete straight line. Okay, touching the vertex over here, meeting at the point, these 2 points. Now this side we have one angle, this much is one angle, and this side also we have one angle. In the same way here also, this side we have one angle and this side we have another angle. Okay, so let us assume those angles. Okay, so here let's say this x is divided, broken down into x degree towards this side, towards equilateral angle, and on the other side isosceles triangle, let us assume that this is x degree. Okay. The same way, let us assume that on the equilateral side we have y 1 degree, and on the isosceles triangle side we have y 2 degrees, such that x is equal to x1 plus x2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2. So when we add these two, we will get y, and when we add these two, we will get x. Okay, so let us assume that. Okay, now let's take each triangle separately. Since triangle containing x1 and y1, so this side x1 and y1 is an equilateral triangle. Okay, we know all the sides are equal, so therefore x1 is equal to y1, and which will be equal to 60 degree, because if all the sides are equal, then each angle will make 60 degree. That's how all the angles when added makes 180 degree. Therefore each angle will be 60 degree in equilateral triangle. That means the values of x1 and y1 are both 60 degree. Let's now go to isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, we have x2 equals to x2 equals to y2. x2 will be equal to y2. Why? Because they are base angles of isosceles triangle. Okay, base angles of isosceles triangle. We know base angles of isosceles triangles are equal. Okay, now let's use this property. Now x2, therefore x2 plus y2 plus 100, when we add all the interior angles, we get 180 degree. Okay, or instead of y2 we can put x2 because they are equal. Okay, it becomes easy to solve. Therefore x2 plus x2 is equal to 180 degree minus 100. This 100 goes to the other side, or this will give us 2x2 equals to 80 degree, or x2 is equal to 80 by 2, and when we solve this we get x2 equals to 40 degrees. Now what will be the value of y then? Y2 will be also 40 degree because they are equal to each other. So we have the values of x1, y1, and we also have the values of x2 and y2. So let us put those values over here, substitute those values over here to get the value of x and y. So therefore x, how much is x? X is equal to x1 plus x2. So let's substitute their values. X1 is 60 degree and x2 we found out 40 degree, and when we add this we get 100 degree. Therefore the value of this x which was given in the figure is 100 degrees. And how much is y? We have taken y as y1 plus y2. Now we'll substitute their values. Y1 60 degree plus y2 40 degrees, which will be also equal to 100 degrees. Therefore the values of x and y degrees given in the figure are both 100 degrees respectively. Is that clear, dear students? So this way we have to use the properties of different triangles to solve the question based on given figures. This much for today, boys. Stay safe and do all things well.